It is estimated that about 190,000 Holocaust survivors reside in Israel today, with about 37 of them passing away every day. The average age of survivors of the greatest atrocity in Jewish history is 84. We attended a Holocaust survivors meetup in Tel Aviv and listened to stories that some of the survivors here shared with us today in spirit of Yom HaShoah, the Jewish calendar day commemorating the Holocaust.
My number was and is A-24074. I discovered my Jewishness in Auschwitz. I was the middle one of the three sisters. We grew up in a town north of Brussels in Belgium. A certain day when the Gestapo came, they took me from Belgium to Auschwitz.
When the Germans invaded France, we came back to Belgium. When my parents was deported, they took us home in an orphan home. One day, the Germans came to the orphan home. They took all the children to the railway station.
I
was in the ghetto in Budapest. We were transferred toward the Danube River to be shot there. They shot and murdered many people, and finally they stopped as we approached. I was a 4-year-old child, and all 3 of my brothers were taken to Auschwitz.
My great-grandmother and great-grandfather, both of them were murdered by the Germans. So I would like to light this candle on the memory of all of them.
These victims, who ultimately survived the Holocaust against all odds, made their way to the then newly founded Israel.
I arrived on the Exodus boat. When we arrived to Israel, we were caught by the Brits and were sent back to Germany, to a camp with barbed wires. Later on, I returned to Israel under a false name in 1948.
I joined Beitar. The state was declared right away. We decided that we've got to make Aliyah, that's the real term, and help in the war effort, because after all, we were still not safe.
Many of the survivors joined kibbutzes and youth movements in Israel, as well as enlisted in the Israeli military.
Everybody who was in the Holocaust, who survived, he was very happy that we could be admitted to serve in the Israeli army. For us, it's something special. Because after you see the German who killed the Jewish because they are Jewish, we have the opportunity to defend our homeland.
These days, there are reported unfortunate conditions for some Holocaust survivors, some of which suffer from loneliness and others from lack of funds and recognition.
There is a lot of survivors who don't handle very well with the health, with mentality.
We give to the survivors the opportunity to receive the recognition that they didn't receive for 40 or 50 years.
Even so, these survivors seem to feel grateful to be living in Israel.
I feel I belong here. I love this country to distraction.
These people, among others, went through the horrors of the Holocaust, managed to survive, immigrate here, and ultimately helped in the building of this state. They're an integral part of Israeli society and represent a Jewish and Israeli collective memory. For JN1, I'm Sivan Raviv, Tel Aviv.